Hi crocheters of the world! In this tutorial I will show you how to crochet a cardigan, adult size, from beginning, so let's say beginning only, from 2 hexagons. A long time ago, really long time ago, I did a video on a project with 2 hexagons, a really lovely little girl dress, and lots of you asked me for a cardigan, so the adult size, let's say, for that project. Now I finally have it here, and you will have the tutorial. Actually, is this the tutorial? And what I want to say is that yes, we will begin with 2 hexagons, but we want, it's not only large. I saw them, let's say adult size, and I really don't like what I've seen because they were too large, too big, something like a blanket on you. So I wanted to create something nice and cropped and but cozy and nice. So I came up with this, and you can see the photos I have on Facebook, I have here at the beginning, so you can see it on me how it looks. So it's nice, it's a large fit, still cropped on us. So we will begin with 2 hexagons, but then we will add on the back side, we will add on the front side, and on the front side I actually work a nice, as you can see here, I work a nice neckline, and then we will put the length as we need. You can leave it actually short as a nice shrug, or you can go on and work the cardigan that I worked. So it's up to you, totally up to you, you will decide. Now you will decide the yarn that you will use too, because I make it for summer, but you can end of summer, but you can make it for autumn. So depends on if you want to work it in cotton, on wool. So this is just you to decide. I needed about 400 grams, so for a medium size. So you just can figure out the quantity of wool, of yarn that you will need. Okay, so it's easy, it's nice. Grab your yarn and hook and let us begin. There is no written instruction for this because it's too easy. So let us just begin. Okay, so both of them are from Wendy. Don't ask me where I bought them from, because I really don't remember. It's not that I don't want to tell you, it's really I don't remember, because I like to search on web, and when I find a online shop that I like, I try it actually. I buy a little bit, and then if I like, I turn. If I don't like, I don't turn. So that's it. And or maybe I see something that I really like, and it's this was in discount, so that's why I bought them, because the entire price from my point of view is a little bit high, too high for me maybe. Now both of them are from Wendy, so if you want to search for these particular yarns from Wendy, one of them, and it's this one, it's Supreme Luxury Cotton Silk DK. So it's really nice because it has 20% of silk and the rest it's cotton, and it has its strange color, it's not uniform, so it's really nice. It gives a nice effect. Okay, and that 20% of silk gives to the yarn something nice and fluffy, and I like it. And the other one, this one, I'm sure that as you can see it, it's so puffy that you might say, oh, this is a a winter yarn. It is not, believe me, because it has in it 44% cotton and 28% tencel. Oh, this tencel, I did my searches on Google. It's a vegetable fiber that is more, much more. They say much more fresh than the cotton is, and I think it is really. I will put it on me, and I will. Then I can say actually my conclusion, but this is what I read about this fiber, and it's strange, I know, because as I said before, it seems to be a nice and nice yarn for winter, not for summer, but it is for summer. So let me show you one part of it. I already joined two sides of my hexagon, and look at it. Isn't it just lovely in these two, the same color, but more or less the same color, some tones, different tones, and different fibers. I really love to play with yarns. So this, from my point of view, this combination, it's really nice. Now, this is how it looks. As you can see, what I changed, it's not nothing, it's not a big change, it's only the granny, not square but hexagon, and I work it instead. So the group of 3 double crochet is not a group of 3 double crochet. I substituted the double crochet in the middle with a chain 1, so I created a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet for it. I saw it a little bit, this pattern on YouTube. I really loved it, and I tried, I succeeded to work with it, this project. It's more airy, let's say, so it's for summer. Okay, now let's see. I will show you the first 2 rounds, just how to crochet this new, let's say, version. It's really only a little difference. So the second of the 3 double crochets of the groups of 3 double crochets are substituted with with a chain 1. So let us begin. Chain 3. I work the magic circle, and I am working it with a 4.5 millimeters hook. It is to be worked with 4 millimeters hook. For me, it's perfect like this. Okay. Actually, here it's written 3 to 4, 3.5 to 4 millimeters hook. For me, it's more 4 to 4.5. So. Okay, now chain 3 and go on with 3 double crochets, chain 3, sorry, it's not 3 double crochets, it is the different. Oana, what are you doing? So 1, 2, 3 and 4. 3 are for the double crochet, and the 1 is for chain 1 space that substitute the double crochet, and another double crochet. This is what I have now. Chain 3, 2 and 3, and I will continue on working like this. 1, chain 1 for the second double crochet, and 1 more double crochet. This is the second group, and now chain 3 again. Then double crochet, chain 3, double crochet, and chain 3, and do it one more time. Chain 3. Let us do it one more time. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and I want to finish with a chain 1, yarn over, and a double crochet. Sorry, it's a hexagon, so we need to put 2 more. 1, 2, 3. So this is the idea. We work with 2 hexagons. This is the first, the second, actually the 5th, and this is the 6th. Okay, oh, I did it, sorry. I don't know why I make a little confusion. Okay, so now chain 1, insert hook into the 3rd chain of the beginning, chain 4, and double crochet to join. And this is what we have, okay? Now I will work the second round. So I worked 2 rounds with 1 yarn and 2 rounds with another one. I will work the second one with the same color, the same yarn. So I will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Instead of, as I said before, the double crochet, chain 1. Now chain 1 to skip the group and go into the corner and work 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet for the first group of 3, then chain 3, and again 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 more double crochet. Okay, chain 1 to skip the group, and we will continue on like this. I think into the corner I put chain 2, not chain 3. This is not a huge difference, so you can go on with chain 3. I will go on with chain 2 because I worked like this the other one, so of course I want to be it the same. Okay, so I will continue on like this, and this is the difference. You can work it with with the groups of 3 double crochet if you think it's easier for you. So don't worry, it's exactly the same thing. Only that I want to try this new version. I am almost at the end. I want to chain 1 to skip into the beginning corner where I began with 1 group, so I have to finish with 1 more group of 1 double crochet, chain 1 double crochet. And if you want to work with chain 2 in between, so into the corner, instead of chain 3 you will chain 1, yarn over, and into the 3rd chain, instead of double crochet you will work a half double crochet. So this is the difference. Okay, this is what I have, and this is I want to continue on. So to skip the group we chain 1, into the corner we chain 2, and instead of 3 double crochets we work double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. That's all. Now I want to change yarn, and to change yarn I want to use my method of changing yarn. I have the tutorial, so I put a link below where I actually explain it step by step how to do it. I love this method and I really use it, and I think it's perfect because your project remain nice and clean and free of that ugly and annoying tails. So it's only this one that we will have, and the last one. Okay, so from here what I want to do, it's actually what I did with the other hexagon. We know that we need 2 hexagons. And I will continue on to work until we will fold it exactly in this shape, L shape, and I will continue to work until one side, after folding one side, it is with short sleeve. So the sleeve, let's say, arrives to the arm, to the shoulder, okay? So pass just a little bit on the shoulder, from the arm to the shoulder, just some centimeters. And here I stop and I cut the yarn, and I will show you how to join. Okay, so I have my hexagon both ready. This is the second one, and for me it's enough. I have 16 rounds worked on my hexagon, and now I just want to fold it like this. Okay, so this is the sleeve. As you can see, it's large enough for me. I will actually tell you the measure, and this is the side of the body, half body. And now I just want to join this side, so the sleeve. It can be this, because they are equally the same. I finished here, so I just want to be sure that I am on the wrong side. And yes, I am on the wrong side, and on the wrong side I will join It's really easy and nice, this way of joining. I love it. So insert hook into the corners, both corners, and slip stitch to join. And now we will chain 3, and we will skip one group, one V-stitch on one side and on the other side, and into the space in between single crochet. And this is it. This is how we will continue on. Chain 3 and skip the group and single crochet in between. And this is how we join together the path. 2, 3, the sides actually, not the parts, okay? And this is on the wrong side. This is what you will have on the right side. Can you see? It's just perfect. Okay, I will go on until the end and cut the yarn. Then I will show you how I finished. I joined, and this is on the right side. And now I want to work here both sides. So this is front, this is back, because here I have the sleeve, okay? My sleeve, it's the width, it's 18 centimeters. I measured it. So from here to here, it's 18 centimeters. So it must be nice and large. Okay, and now the length, let's say the length of all that I have here, it's about 35 centimeters. I will show you. Now we will go on and develop our summer cardi with 2 hexagon in so we want to cover the body, let's say, and then we will work in length, okay? And of course you can also add to the sleeves too then, but first I want to show you how to work. Now this is the measure of the sleeve so it covers all the arm, the length, not the length, it's from, let's say, it's a short sleeve, but it covers until the shoulder, okay? And now I will go on and work 2, you can work 4 or 3 or 4 rows, entire rows, back and front, okay? This is front, this is back. For now on they are the same. And then I will divide. The back will go around the neck and half neck, because the other half, it's the other hexagon. And the front I will make a nice let's say V open here. And to work both sides together on the right side, with right side facing you, I changed the yarn, the color and the yarn. I want to give another nice contrast to it. Oops, sorry. So into the corner, insert hook, join the yarn and work chain 3 plus 1. Chain 3 is the double crochet, both the double crochet. Chain 1 is the chain 1 to skip the group of 3. So I will skip in between, and here I will work, of course, the same thing. 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1 to skip, and in between work 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, and I will continue on like this. Okay, now just watch, I put it on just for you to understand that is the side finished, okay, the half that is finished, and I am working on the other half. That is the front side. As you can see, it has a nice V opening, and exactly the same thing we will work on the other side. So it's the sleeve, and then what I worked, exactly what I explained before. So I worked two, as you can see, with white, let's say kind of white, the two rows that I worked all around the front and the back, and then I worked on only the back for some rows and only the front for the same number of rows, only that on the front I worked that nice open. Let's say I finished one side, I am continuing on. This is my joining line, and I worked into the corner one. I will chain one and skip into the other corner where I will work one more. So this is how you have to work here on one side and on the other side of the joining line of the sleeve. Okay, now I will continue on the other side. First row, and now I want to show you how to actually finish it as I began. So I worked my last V, then I chained one, and into the corner I double crochet. Now one row begins with 4 chains, which is 1 double crochet and chain space to skip one group of 3 of the previous row. The other row begins with chain 3 for the first double crochet, and into the chain 1 space that we created we will work a group of 3. This one we have to work it here. 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet. Okay, and now we continue on our row normally. So chain 1 to skip the group of 3, and in between them into the chain 1 work another group, another V stitch. 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet. I will continue on like this all to the end, and I will end exactly as I began. Then I will continue only with the back, and then with the front, and on the front I will show the back. I just go on straight with all the rows that I want to complete for half neck, back neck, okay, opening, and for the front instead I will show you how to work that nice V now opening. This will be my first row to work. Here is the middle, so I will work it, as you can see, into the second row we have 1. So here will be my double crochet, border double crochet, okay, and this will be my back side. I will work 6 rows for the back side. You can work more or less, depends on the length that you need. I just want to remind you that it's a half of the neck, okay, because the other half comes with the other hexagon, okay, so it's important to keep in mind this. Okay, so now I will show you here actually where to finish and how to turn back. Let me just, I changed color with my magic knot. You have the link on the right side of the screen and below this tutorial of my magic knot. It's not mine, but I found it, and I think it's really beautiful idea, clever idea more than beautiful. So I chained 4, and now I skip here and I begin to work. So I'm back only to show you how to actually work here. So this is my V in the middle. As you can see, this is my joining line. Here I have my V in the middle. Now I will chain 1, yarn over, and exactly in the middle of my V I will work my border double crochet. So this will be my front side, this is my back side, and now I will chain 3. I will turn and I will work into the chain 1 my V, my first V, and then I will continue on chain 1, skip 1 group and work. Now actually the most, let's say, difficult parts are these: how to finish the row, how to begin a new row, and because the rest it's actually so easy, you have no increase, no decrease. It's a hexagon. Then we go and work in width to cover the body part actually on back and then on the front, and then we will cover the length, and that's all. And you can also cover the length of the sleeve if you want it longer. Okay, so here I will work 6 rows and I will be back to show you. Now one more thing I want to add before we go on with this step, so with the front side, it's that when you sew, when you join the sleeves, one hexagon join the sleeves on the wrong side, here it is, and on the other join the sleeves on the, where are they? Here, join the sleeves on the right side. Okay, it is important because if you don't do so, you won't join the 2 back sides together. Okay, so just do so. Okay, believe me. That's all. And now we can begin with our front side. So I will begin in between. So this is my back side. I began it here. I finished actually the row with a double crochet into this, and now I will begin in between these two groups. Insert hook, chain 1 and work a single crochet. Chain 1 again, skip 1 group and into the next. Begin working normally your row, your pattern. Chain 1 and into each chain 1 work 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, and just continue on until the end, and then you will turn back with the same color. Now the problem, it's not a problem, but it's something that it's not very nice, but we have to do so. I change color each 2 rows. Even if you don't change color, you have to cut the yarn when you finish 2 rows, when you are back here, okay? And then you have to put the yarn, and I will show you why. Just let me finish this row and I will turn back and show you. So I'm back. I almost finished the 2nd row, and look where I stop working this. I have 2 more until the single crochet of the first, and in between these 2 groups I chained 1, of course, and in between these 2 groups, instead of working a double crochet, chain 1 double crochet, I will work 1 single crochet. And when you are back, you will always yes, work like this. So you will always stop before the 2, and in between them you will work the single crochet. So the last double crochet, chain 1 double crochet, you will work it here, okay, and in between them you will work a single crochet. Now we have to actually, as I said before, we have to cut the yarn, and then I will show you how to begin the next 2 rows. I cut the yarn, And that's why I said, even if you work with the same color, maybe it's better to cut the yarn, because from here we have to begin here. So when we begin from up, let's say, and we go bottom, we will begin a new row in between the first two groups here. Okay, if you actually don't want to cut the yarn, you can slip stitch into each stitch until you reach the chain 1 in between the two groups. Okay, now I join my new color, chain 1, and here we will work our single crochet. Okay, and chain 1, and from here in between the next two I will begin again with my stitches. Now this is how you finish a row when you come from the bottom up, and this is how you begin a new row when you go down from to the bottom. Okay, now you can work as many rows as you worked on the back side, exactly like this. So each row will begin like this. Okay, so now you will have this nice perfect line for the neck. And now line. Last but not least, let's see how to work in length. Once we finished with all, I will insert hook into the stitch here at the beginning, and I will chain 3, and then around the first double crochet I will work my first group of 3 double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 double crochet, so 1 row actually, and around the next work the same thing. And this is how we continue on. Chain 1 and 1 more double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 double crochet, and around the next, or 1 double crochet or 1 row we can say, work the other one. And we continue on like this until here, and from here of course we work exactly as we normally work in a row, because we have the stitches, not we stop working on the rows, so around the stitches. Now I will skip the last, and I just want to work this one too, and into the corner actually I will work 1 double crochet. Now I am into the corner of the hexagon, just want to block this here, that's why I insert hook through it too. I'm into the corner, I work 1, chain 1, and now I will work on the side of the hexagon actually until I will be back on the rows that I added, and there I will work exactly as I worked on the first part. I will continue on. It's here. Into the corner I will finish with 1, then skip this, work, skip, work, skip, work, until here in the middle on the back where I joined. Now to skip on the other side, this is the only thing I want to show you. To skip on the other side, I actually worked another one. So as you can see, this is the joining line on the back side, and this is the last on this hexagon, let's say, and this is the first, and I will go on and I will finish exactly as I began, with a group of double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and into the last stitch, exactly into the stitch here, work 1 double crochet, then continue working in rows for the length that you want. Then on the front, all around, you can work a single crochet row only to give a border, or if you want you can put some buttons. So this is actually you to decide what you want to do. But this is it. It's really easy, as you can see, and from my point of view, can be a beginner project too, because it's nice, it's easy, and if you want to learn a little bit about garments, this can be your first project. Why not? So thank you for following me. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Hope you enjoy. Hope I give you some inspiration. I know lots of you were waiting for this tutorial. I have had lots of questions on this, actually on the little one, how to make it for adult, on adult size. So finally I did it. I don't know why it took too long, but that's it. I did it, and now I am happy because it is really nice and comfortable and easy to do. So it's a pleasure work. It's only granny. Okay, so see you at the next tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss another video of mine on crochet, Tunisian crochet and knitting. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and to send me some photos of your projects worked inspired by my tutorials. I am always happy to see them. See you at the next tutorial.